The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up second.
Now it's Burrow.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On third down, Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30.
He's going to make everything
And
happen.
he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
John Ross, 76 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Makes the score Broncos 16. Bengals 14. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The pass there complete to Sutton. Powers ahead at the 45. And now, there he goes right side.
It's saying they pay me. I'll do this for
all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Block working out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Broncos 24. Bengals.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On second down, here's Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Burrow will throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete.
Burrow's pass intended for Tyler Boyd.
So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away.
For the Bengals.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Here we go on fourth down with Locke. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down now, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
37-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
3 and out.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
John Ross, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Bullock good on the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Melvin Gordon, the ball.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. From the gun, it's Locke. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it on the screen. Bernard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
For a Denver Broncos.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
3rd and 2.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now they're not close to the 1st down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on this. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Drew Lock, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench, because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They go play action with Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know.
And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Clock gonna throw. Throw caught by Cleveland. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, it's Locke. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
The ball carrier.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd and
off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Bernard getting the handoff for Burrow. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
And 2 yards to go.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
It's a gain of 10.
Play action. It's Burrow. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now the Bengals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, they're going to go with the option. That's out to the left and complete. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And a Bengal first down.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On the move to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Bring it, baby, bring it!
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
To throw his lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 18 yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And no, it's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. He's back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Here we go with Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The score, Broncos.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lock to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Melvin Gordon, incomplete. He was covered by Trey Wayne.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
10. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tonight's final score, Broncos.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't. Just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Tested out the sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man to steal it. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And and there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a pic, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for Nick Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mayfield to throw it. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
45-yard line.
Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They go with Chubb on second down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Check nickel, nickel. Check run. Back. Switch.
Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marvin Hall there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Hunt going to run for it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Round 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 40. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Hunt going to run for it. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7.
Makes the score. Browns 14. Seahawks 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Will line up
from the gun, Mayfield. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A gain of
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
For Nick Chubb, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Cleveland Browns.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. A run for Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Go, let's go.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add on to their lead. Hunt going to run for it. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
The score, Browns 28. Seahawks.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. They go play action with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a former Buckeye back home. It's Carlos Hyde.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They go screen pass to Hyde. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Throwing is Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To Carlos Hyde.
From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
The score, Browns 28, Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead and try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. He finds a man on a crossing route. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Mayfield now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that one will fall incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
The Seahawks 1st down.
To throw is Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. Wilson. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cleveland offense ready to go. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go play action here on 1st down. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. K.J. Wright, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield, and the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. This is Carson. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch or take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Hyde. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down Seahawks. Now left side on the swing pass. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Wilson to throw on third down. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Russell Wilson. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
The kick is
and he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 28, Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Diggs on the tackle.
Now the Seahawks call this as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, It's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again and I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ty Long set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stop. And his throw here's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's third down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for two to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Daniel Sorensen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
off the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Complete to Hunter Henry. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
On the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Los Angeles.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 2 now, second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. Hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now here's Mahomes. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Denzel Perryman in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Blitz coming, and and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Chargers, nothing.
Single.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. But now it's 3rd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Set to kick off.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California.
T-Rag got me.
Hit boy and be some you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Set to kick off.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Southern California. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20. 7.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down again. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're another lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
41-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
That's good.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
The 35-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
For a Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now.
This is out quickly to the right. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it to Herbert. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes this score. Chargers 7. Chiefs 0.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10-10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after...
And he fires one, it's intercepted. Picked up at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
12. Chargers 7. Harrison.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Allen! A big play there. 55 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score score, Chargers 14, Chiefs 12.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes to the former Ram Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Rashawn Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
From his own end zone, Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 3.
Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. This completes a hit over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. As the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Justin Herbert.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And down he'll go at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Gain of 21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5 yards to go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, Herbert. Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by one from him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Chiefs 20.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Away in for the Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 75 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 74 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 67 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Chargers.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
Ties the game, 35-35.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and head straight out of bounds. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So after the INT, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
29 yards. And the first down.
That was maybe a free play. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. We'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Chargers 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know if that's
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. And Mahomes is going to keep it. They'll try to run it in with Bell. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Chiefs 55. Chargers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that's into the hands of Eckler. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hit.